that the Most High God is here to save you and only you when his second return.
Right. I see us.
This Bible is a historical record written to, for, and by the Israelites.
Read the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
No, the whole world.
All Israel.
No, the Chinaman.
All Israel.
The Caucasian man.
All Israel.
It says all Israel.
That's right.
So if you don't see yourself on that sign, this ain't for you.
Right. I see
us.
us.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans need to wake up to who you are.
That's right.
The Most High God has chosen you.
That's right.
The Most High God brought us here to bring this message to you and nobody else.
That's right.
Give me Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6.
Bring it up.
Sir?
Hallelujah. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
So you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are a holy people.
That's right.
Read.
Unto the Lord thy God.
Unto your God. Read.
Right. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people.
No, he chose the whole world.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people.
No, he chose the Caucasian man.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Unto who?
Unto himself.
That means ain't nobody else getting in.
That's right.
That means this ain't for nobody else.
Bring it up.
This is your history. The last time you opened a social studies book, you read about 1492, right? You read how the conquistadors came over here and had Thanksgiving with the Puritans and the Native Americans. Guess what? That's a lie. Raped, robbed, murdered, pillaged, and stole this land from your forefathers.
Right.
In 1619, he stole us from the land we was in. It wasn't our land, but he stole us. Brought us over here and made us slaves. There's never, ever been equality in this country.
Right.
You have never been equal to the so-called Caucasian man.
Right.
You have been chosen to your God above all people. Read on.
Above all people.
No, equal.
Above all people.
No, the same.
Above all people.
No, below.
Above all people.
You're going to say it again and again and again.
That's
you
right.
so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, wake up.
That's right. Yeah.
You are the Israelites.
Right.
The Most High God is coming for you.
I see us.
And nobody else.
That's right.
You're above everybody on the face of this planet. Read it again.
Above all people.
Joshua 6.
Above all people.
Above all people.
Again.
Above all people.
Above all people.
Brother, what does that say? What does that say about your heritage? Yeah, what does that say about you? Who are you on this side? Who's your father? Father, so-called black man? You don't see yourself? Where you come from? Where you come from? Where's your ancestry? Where'd you come from? You came from where I came from. You came from America. It means you don't know where you came from, right?
Know where I came from.
So then tell me, I'm asking you. Where you come from? Where's your history?
Right here.
Right here in America, were your ancestors slaves? Were your ancestors slaves like mine were?
I don't know about my heritage like that.
You don't know about your heritage, so what ethnicity is your father? Black. You're from the tribe of Judah.
That's right. That's right.
Same tribe that Christ came from.
That's right.
And what does it say about the tribe of Judah? Give me 7. Give me 7 again. Where you was at?
For thou art a holy people
You're a holy people. Read.
unto the Lord thy God.
Unto the Lord your God. Read.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people.
He's chosen you to be a special people. Do you see yourself on that side? Do you see yourself on that side right there? Because this could be for you too. Read on.
Unto himself.
Unto himself, possessive, meaning nobody else, just you, just your ancestors, just the so-called black man who's the tribe of Judah.
Right.
Read.
Right.
Above all people
We're not below. Read.
that are upon the face of the earth.
That means nobody's above us. The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are the Israelites according to the Most High.
That's right.
Have you ever asked yourself why we're in this state we're in? You ever asked yourself why we got black on black crime? Why we got the highest abortion rates? You ever asked yourself that question? It doesn't matter to you? The state of your people doesn't matter to you. That's what you're saying. Because you know you don't rise no higher than your people, right?
But like, I can't stop the crime rate.
You can't?
I can't stop people.
Give me Deuteronomy 28
I can't stop that.
and verse 15.
Bring it
The
up.
book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So if we won't listen to the voice of the Lord our God, what did he tell us to do? His laws, statutes, and commandments. Read.
To observe to do all his commandments and his statutes.
All his commandments and his statutes. Taking care of our kids, having jobs, dressing, and presenting ourselves as men,
That's
as
right.
holy
That's right.
men above everybody else.
Right
If we
now.
don't do that, what's going to happen to us?
Right.
Which I command thee this day, that all these curses.
All these what?
All these curses.
All these what?
All these curses.
Is a curse a good or a bad thing? It's a bad thing. So if we don't hold ourselves to the law, statutes, and commandments that the Most High gave us, our God gave us,
That's right.
then all these curses were going to be put upon us. And you said that's a bad thing. Is it not a curse to have a single parent household? Is that not a curse? Is that not a bad thing to not be able to have your father to look up to have a business owner to be able to pattern yourself out of, to not be able to have your history to look back upon
Bring
and
it
see where
out.
you come from?
That's
Is that
right.
not a curse? These Caucasian men walk around, they can look to the Greeks, they can look to the Romans, they can look to the Middle Kingdom and whatever they set up for themselves in the Middle Kingdom. They can look to the Renaissance. They can look to this man, Cesar Borgia. They can look to their history and see something to pattern themselves out of. But what can you look to? Mandingo? Kunta Kinte?
Right.
Who have you seen? If you've seen them, let me know, because I ain't seen them.
Bring it out. Right.
That's a curse.
Right.
Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 48.
Bring it out. Bring it
The
out.
book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48.
Because listen, bro, if you don't care about your people, that means you don't care about yourself.
Right. Right.
You do? So then you got to be worried about this thing.
That's right.
You got to be worried about where you came from. Because
Right.
if you don't know, they don't know.
Right.
If you don't know, your kids ain't going to know.
Right.
That's right.
Your wife ain't going to know.
Right.
Right.
You ain't going to know what to hold yourself to. You're not going to know what to pattern yourself after.
Right.
If you don't know, bro, your people are lost. If you lost, your people are lost.
Right.
We're
Right.
not lost no more.
That's
why
right.
we're out here, to save our brothers like yourself, to let
Check
them
it
know,
out.
because we care.
I see us.
That's right.
Let them know. Let them know. Read that.
Therefore, thou shalt serve thine enemies,
Who's your enemy? Then you
If I
lost.
have an enemy,
Read.
if I have
which
an enemy,
the
that's
Lord
fine.
shall send against thee.
Because you believe in the Bible, right?
I believe in
You
God.
believe in the Bible. The Bible said the Most High God sent an enemy against you, but you don't know who it is, but you're telling me you're not lost. That sounds lost to me, bro.
That's
The Most High God gave you a nationality, a
Right.
race, that He
Right.
divided
That's
to
right.
all 18 nations on the
That's
planet.
right.
Which one do you come from? If you don't know, you're lost, bro.
Right.
But you want to tell me you're not lost.
I'm not lost. I know exactly where I
What's
come
your
from.
nationality? I'm going to ask you again.
I'm black, white, and Creole. One.
You black? Black is a color.
That's
if
right.
I go to my travel agent, I can't tell him to take me to black.
That's right.
Where is black? And if you say you were more is just short for Moreno. It
Right.
means black.
Right.
So take me to black.
Right.
I'm a mixed breed.
Okay, you want African American. Africa comes from Leo Scipius Africanus,
That's right.
a Caucasian man who conquered Hannibal in the Second Punic Wars.
right.
So do you come from him? Go to his house and say, hey, Dad, let me loan me a couple dollars. I'm
right.
short. America comes from an Italian man, Amerigo Vespucci, who was participating in the conquering of this land.
That's
So
right.
go to the Italians and say, Dad, loan me some money. Call yourself a Negro. Nigga means black. It's in
Right.
the Bible too.
That's right.
So take me to black, or take me to your Italian dad's house or your Roman dad's house, and show me you can borrow some money.
Right.
Show me he care about you. Show me he gonna teach you your kids their heritage,
That's
where
right.
they come from, their
Bring
holiday.
it out.
Y'all celebrated this so-called Thanksgiving. What the hell are y'all giving thanks for?
Right.
Right.
That's the
Yes.
rape, rob, and murder of your people.
That's right.
That's the rape, rob, and murder of my brothers and sisters.
That's right.
They would rape you sisters till death.
Right.
They would cut out your babies from your stomach and bash them against the rock.
Right.
Right.
They would feed the fetuses to dogs.
Right.
That's right.
Not even giving them a proper burial. They sold y'all to Hispaniola, to Spain, to Italy, to Europe, to Portugal,
Right.
to China.
Right.
The Arawaks, the Comanches, the Tainos, the Boricuas, the Mayas, the Incas, y'all were slaves first.
That's right.
I
Yes.
said stuffing and turkey on damn Thanksgiving. That ain't your day. Bro, you lost. Repent and keep the commandments so your people can find themselves.
That's why he walked away, because he didn't have any ammunition to come back to you on.
Hey, we're not here to fight with him. There ain't nothing to come back on. These are the words of God.
That's
Can
right.
you argue with God?
That's why he walked away.
Exactly. The wicked flee when none pursue.
That's right.
Read
Bring it
Deuteronomy
out.
28 again.
Bring it out.
Verse 48.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy.
Bro, who's your enemy?
Who?
White man, so-called white man, Caucasian.
Esau, so-called Caucasian man. He ain't white, he's red. That's why we call him rednecks. When he smiles too much, he get red.
That's
when
right.
he's sun too much, he get red.
Right.
When he's born, he's red.
Right.
I
see yes.
This man right here, hold the sign up, bro. What does he look like? Is he white? This is white. Is this man white? No, he's pink, a derivative of red. That
That's
means
right.
your blood soaks through your skin. You
Right.
ain't got no melanin.
Break it out.
Now tell me this. If you're supposed to be the greatest people on the planet, the father of all civilization, as they say, why can you not exist on this planet without help?
Bring it out.
You ain't got no melanin in your skin.
That's
the
right.
natural protection to develop vitamin D in your blood to protect you from the sun. If you were slaves in Egypt where the sun shines often, how come you didn't die from cancer when
That's
you do
right.
that today? How come you ain't got no dark skin? Esau means wasted away is he.
Right,
Wasted
right.
away. What's wasted away?
I see
His
it.
melanin,
Right. That's
color, his color, that texture in your skin that saves you and puts you in predominance over everybody else. Give me the color of Christ.
Bring it
Bring it
out.
out. Let's see what our King looks like. Read Revelation 1 and 1.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 1.
Pull Christ up.
The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
The revelation of who?
The revelation of Jesus Christ.
Revelation's root word is to reveal.
Right.
The revealing of Jesus Christ. A
I
lot of
see
people
us.
say that nobody saw him. If he actually was here, if Jesus Christ is actually a real person, someone had to see him.
That's right.
There was nobody walking around with blindfolds nailing something that they ain't never seen to a cross.
Right.
If you believe in Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, you have to admit that he was a person. You
That's
have
right.
to admit that he had flesh. And then you'll have to admit that that flesh had color. Give me Revelations 1 and verse 14.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 14.
Bring it out.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
It says the texture of his hair was like wool. It was white and woolly. Who got woolly hair on the face of the planet, bro? You seem like a smart bro. Who got woolly hair?
Black people.
Touch your hair, bro. That's wool.
That's
That is
right.
wool.
Bring it out.
Hold that and give me Daniel chapter 7 and verse 9.
Bring it out.
Bring it out.
Because
see
God
us.
said, if you've seen me, then you've seen the Father. So that
That's
means
right.
God, the creator of the heavens and the earth, looks just like his son.
That's
Let's see if
right.
he got woolly hair too.
The book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 9.
Bro, this is for you. Don't walk away. This is for you. Read.
I beheld till the thrones were cast down,
Daniel has seen all the kingdoms thrown down. Read.
and the Ancient of Days did sit.
The Ancient of Days, older than days. That is the Most High God. Read.
Whose garment was white as snow.
What? What did he have on?
Whose garment was white as snow.
If you got a garment, you got a body. Could I wear this shirt if I didn't have a body? If I was just neck, could I wear a shirt? No. So God's got a body. Read.
And the hair of his
The
head.
hair of what?
Of his head.
How could you have hair and the head if you're a puff of smoke?
That's right.
God's got a body and he's got hair. What texture is it?
Like the pure wool.
Like the what?
Like the pure wool.
Go back to Christ. What's the texture of Christ's hair? Because somebody say, hey, that's a spirit vision. His hair didn't actually look like that. His father had woolly hair. Christ has woolly hair.
That's
Read
right.
it again.
Bring it
The
out.
book
Art.
of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
White
Right.
like
That's
wool.
right.
Like wool.
That's
English
right.
101. Like means like or pertaining to the
That's
texture
right.
of. Read on.
As white as snow.
And that's why it says as white as snow.
Right.
Because as means pertaining to again, but like in color.
Bring it out. Right.
Like in color. He had white woolly hair. Let's not be confused, Christians.
I see us.
Let's not be confused, Jehovah's wickedness. Christ is a black man.
That's
Lord
right.
God
I
Most
see
High.
us.
Read on.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Now, why did Christ have red eyes?
Why?
Do you know?
No, I don't.
Bring
Brother Matt, why did Christ have red eyes? Do you know? Do you go to church? They never talked about that? You know what
I
want.
never listened when I went to church.
Hey.
Because I knew it was a
All
lie.
praise. All
I
praise.
knew what they were saying was a lie. I never
All praise.
listened. I never
You're here now and
listened.
you're listening. You're here now and you're listening. Read that. Why does Christ have red eyes?
The book of Genesis.
The book of what?
Genesis.
Back in the beginning, it was talked about Christ.
Right.
He's always been in the Bible. Read.
The book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 12.
Check it out.
His eyes shall be red with wine.
Red with what?
Red with wine.
What's Christ's first miracle? Turning water into wine.
Right.
Christ
Right.
drank wine. Now,
Right.
did he do it excessively and get drunk? Was he a party boy? No. He was the righteous of the righteous.
That's right.
He did it in moderation.
That's right.
Because wine is for a man to be glad.
Right.
Go back to Revelation. So that's why Christ has red eyes, like a flame of fire.
Right.
Because he drank wine.
That's right.
Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
What is fine brass? What's the color of fine brass? Does anybody know? Sis, do you know what the color of fine brass is? What the color of brass is? Anybody? Do you know? Brass is brown. Modern brass has gold and zinc to lighten it up. That's why it looks gold. When you see the brass section, that's why it's got a gold tint. But ancient brass was cooked in a furnace to polish it up. It's dark already. But let's see the characteristics of this brass. Read.
As if they burned in a furnace.
What happens if you burn something in a furnace? What color it come out? What,
Speak, brother.
bro, I'm trying to conversate with you. If you burn anything in a furnace, what color does it come out?
It comes burned.
It comes black. Give me Song of Solomon 1 and verse 5.
I see us.
Because for too long, hold up the beast. For too long, we've been taught this man, Cesare de Borgia, the second son of the sixth Pope of Rome, an actual man that existed back in the 1500s.
This
Show it to him.
is-
Show it to him. Show it to the
It's
people.
bullshit.
That is not Christ. That is not
I know you.
Christ.
I know
That's
you.
right.
I know you're not going to use the words I use, but This is bullshit.
It's completely backwards. It's completely a lie. Blasphemy.
Right.
I see
Read
us.
what the color of Solomon was. One of Christ's forefathers.
Christ was a warrior.
The
Word.
book of
He
Song
didn't-
of
he
Solomon,
didn't-
Let the Lord speak, bro. Let the Lord
chapter
speak. I
1,
got
verse 5. I am black.
you. He's what?
I am black.
He's what?
I am black.
And what?
But comely.
That means black and beautiful.
That's right.
I see
Give me
us.
Job 30 and 30.
Bring it out.
For far too long, you've been taught images of a lie. It's a lie. Jesus Cristo es negro, no blanco.
Así es!
Es negro, no blanco.
Right. Read the book of Job, chapter 30, verse 30.
Let's get another prophet, another saint of the Most High God, another witness to the gospel of Christ. What color is he?
My skin is black upon me.
He's what?
My skin is black upon me.
Joshua 6.
My skin is black upon me.
My skin is black upon me.
His skin specific is black upon him.
That's right.
Christ is a black man. The prophets are black men. Guess what? Give me Genesis 2 and 7.
What are you laughing about?
Leave the sister alone. Let her learn, bro. Let her learn, bro. She can laugh if she wants to, but this is her history.
I'm trying to understand.
It's okay. It's
I don't mean to
okay.
interrupt what
Get
you're
what you
doing.
need, bro.
I'm
Read.
just trying to understand
The
what is
book
she
of
laughing
Genesis, chapter 2, verse 7. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground.
The Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground. The
What
dust
are
of the
you
ground.
saying?
What color is the dust of the ground?
You laugh.
Bring it
Is
up.
it white?
laugh, but you
Is
have
it
nothing to say.
Caucasian? Is it red?
You
No.
laugh, but you
The
have
dust of the
nothing to
ground is
say.
many shades of brown.
Why is it you don't have anything to
Así
say?
es!
You know what I want.
What are you laughing at?
What color is the ground?
What do you have to say? Nothing. That's why
The
you
book
walk
of
away.
Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 2. Judah mourneth.
So the Jews are in
Nothing
mourning.
to say, lady.
So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans
That's
are in mourning.
right.
Having single-parent households, being the last hired and first fired, being the bottom of every positive statistic on the
That's
planet.
right.
We are in mourning.
Right.
Read.
Right.
And the gates thereof languish. They are black.
They are what?
They are black.
They are what?
They are black.
There's that word again.
Right.
Read.
They are black unto the ground.
They are black unto the ground, letting you know the dust of the ground is black.
That's right.
It's not white. It's not red. Read it again.
Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground.
The Jews are in mourning. Their language, their gates, their leaders languish. Al Sharpton ain't no leader.
Right.
Creflo Dollar ain't no leader.
Right.
Barack Obama ain't no leader.
Right.
Yes, I said.
Así es.
Right.
What has he done for you?
Right.
Nothing.
What has he done for you?
Nothing.
Break it
What has
out.
Barack Obama done for you?
Nothing.
Not a daggone thing.
Condoleezza Rice.
He ain't no leader.
Condoleezza Rice. What's she
He
done
ain't
for
no
us?
leader. She ain't no leader.
Nothing.
The gates are in mourning. The gates are language. We ain't got no leader. We getting shot down in the streets by our own people. To
That's
hell with
right.
those
Al
cops.
Sharpton.
Right.
Al
To hell with
Sharpton.
those cops.
Al
When the last
Sharpton.
time we had a
What's
march
he done?
for black on black crime?
Al
Right.
Sharpton.
When
What
the last
else he
time we
done?
had a boycott for black on black crime?
Right.
When was the last time we had a boycott for black owned businesses? For going to black owned businesses so that we can thrive amongst ourselves? When's the last time you seen it? Hispanic owned businesses. When the last time we supported them? Your hair products, your food products, it comes from who? Give me Deuteronomy 28:48.
Break it out.
Bring it
Bitches
out.
buying Versace. Fake Versace.
Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Who are we serving today in these jobs, brothers and sisters? Who do we work for? Do we work for ourselves? No. The last time we had a substantial claim to any economics was back in the 60s, right before integration. When we was by our damn self, we could do it good.
That's right.
Now we trying to be like our oppressor, and we can't do a daggone thing.
Right. Right.
Así
Read it
es.
again.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
We are serving our enemies.
Right.
They are not your friends.
Right.
Just cause Bobby decides to be nice to you today, just cause Becky decides to smile at you today, does not make her your friend.
That's right.
Read on.
which the Lord shall send against thee.
Who sent them?
The Lord shall send against thee.
The Most High God sent our enemies to subdue us,
Right.
to destroy us as a people. Why? Because we didn't want to do what he asked us to do when we was on top. Read.
In hunger,
We gonna serve them in hunger. Every time you go to the grocery store, guess what? You're buying from your enemy.
That's
You're
right.
sending their
Break
kids
it out.
to college.
That's right.
You're paying for their pension.
Right.
You're buying their car.
Right.
You're buying their suit.
Right.
Read.
and in thirst.
Every time you buy Dasani, Fiji, Aquafina, Arrowhead,
Bring
every
it
time
out.
you turn on your tap, You sending their kids to college. You don't own your own water. You so-called Hispanics own more than 60% of so-called North America. And guess what? You buy your own water.
Right.
Your own water in your own land.
Right.
Water
Yes!
comes from the sky, but it's a $50,000 fine if you collect it yourself.
That's a fact.
Tell me you're not serving your enemy. Tell me you're not serving your enemy. Read.
And in nakedness.
And in nakedness, every bit of garment you wear, I don't care if it says FUBU or Sean John, it comes from your enemy.
That's right.
It comes from the Arabs. It comes from the Caucasians. It comes from the Chinaman. It don't come from you. It don't send your kids to college. It don't pay your mortgage. It don't pay your house note. It don't pay your car. You serve your enemies in everything.
Drop it, son.
Read.
And in what of all things?
When you want a driver's license, where you go? When you want
Bring it up.
what's that? To go across the nations, to go across. When you want a passport, where you go? When you want to learn about your own heritage, where you go? Do you go to your own people? No. When you want to learn about genetics, where you go? Do you learn about from your own people? No. When you go to school, where you go?
Bring it out.
When you learn your history, when you learn your religion, where do you go? Read.
And he shall put a yoke of iron
He shall do
upon
what?
thy neck.
Hold this up, bro. He shall do what?
And he shall put a yoke of iron.
Read it again. Joshua 6.
And he shall put a yoke of iron.
And he shall put a yoke of iron.
This happened back in 1492, in 1453, in 1493, in 1563, in 1592, in 1619.
That's right.
Your ancestors were in these yokes of iron first. Don't let them deceive you. We weren't alone.
That's right.
You guys were first. They broke you first,
That's
developed
right.
Willie Lynch,
Right.
and came and got us.
That's right.
And then
yes.
the Native Americans, the last of the 12 tribes, hold this sign up.
Bring
The
it out.
Native Americans, the last
Bring
of
it
the
out.
12 tribes, they were conquered by you and us together. If you ever read the history about the Buffalo Soldiers,
That's right.
we were not alone.
Right.
We went in this together.
Right.
He did what to us? Read it again.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
I mean to tell you again what?
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Until we were destroyed. Until we were destroyed. Again, until we were destroyed. When you put blonde hair in your head, you're destroyed.
Bring it out.
When you are using chemicals that destroy your natural wool, you're destroyed.
That is
Right.
When you have your princesses, your little girls wearing stretch pants, showing the curves of their butts, showing their cleavage when they have it. When you have them dressing like hoes and harlots in the street, you're destroyed.
That's right.
And going to church.
When you're okay calling your sisters bitches and hoes, you're destroyed.
Right.
When you're okay not serving your own God, not worshiping your own holidays, you're destroyed.
That's right.
When you're okay supporting your enemy over your own people, you're destroyed.
Right.
When you think you're by yourself and you're better than your people, when you're better than the next man, you are destroyed.
Right.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.